This track is so good.
Yeah, to the point where it's unrideable.
So, they're like, don't worry, literally everybody does this. You nerd. Nerd. I'm gonna have to really take a fire road off this hill. What's up, guys? It is day 2 at Trestle Bike Park here in Winter Park, Colorado. Go check out the video that I made last week. Sam actually stole the camera and did a really awesome overview of us on-sighting a bunch of trails over here and checking out some new ones. So that was super, super fun. But today, a bunch of my friends are gonna be rolling into town. We got Jacob from our last video. We got a couple buddies from Arizona and New Mexico coming in, and Sam's brother is actually gonna be riding with us as well. Sam and I were talking the night after we rode with that first video, and we said that this place actually reminded us of one of our favorite places in the nation. As we go through this video, I want to see if you guys agree or disagree with me. But anyway, let's go hit some of the epic flow on this mountain, and I hope to see you guys on the trail. Let's go get it. Oh baby, day 2 at Trestle. We got Jacob in the lead, Sam chasing him, and Mr. John Hamilton behind me. We're doing some warm-ups today. Cheyenne to Blue Crush. Let's roll, boys. Little slippy, huh? I forgot how sandy this whole state is. Because yesterday when Sam and I started, I was like, oh my God, there's sand everywhere. And now today, I'm like mentally prepared for it. Blue Crush. Warm up those hips to get the cornering. I love these trails in the trees. I know it's probably kind of hard to see the really like speckled lighting, but it's nice to get a reprieve from the sun. Oh, the rail yard, that's cool. That's where the train park is in the winter. Neat. Dude, Trestle does an insane job with the general conditions of their trails. Their trail crew is huge. Yesterday, we must have seen like 10 different trail crew guys. And anyway, in the morning, they had like Trestle DH and stuff closed because they were working on it. And then in the afternoon, they had Rainmaker closed because they were working on that. And I was like, whoa, I truly cannot complain if you're gonna make these trails ideal. Sweet. All right, guys, without further ado, I'm gonna tell you what Trestle reminds me of. The haters are gonna hate, and I can't wait to hear it, but I did concur with a local Coloradan who has ridden this spot, and he wholeheartedly agrees with me. I think Trestle Bike Park is the Bentonville of the West. I said it. Why is it the Bentonville of the West? Because it is flow trail all day, and it really pays off if you know how to pump and ride berms well, because there's actually like, Trestle's a pretty flat park. Even like the double black downhill trails are quite unsteep. This place is manufactured to perfection. And if you're a beginner rider, you're gonna love it. And if you're a more advanced rider, you're gonna love it too, because you're gonna find all these sick little gaps and lines that others, oh shit. Oh yeah, we got stuck behind some beginners. And anyway, if you're more advanced, I think you'll find some really fun gaps and alt lines that others may not see right away. So, I'm gonna show you guys the best flow in this place. Whoops. And let me know if you agree with me. And further, if you've been to Trestle and Bentonville, let me know if you agree. All right, not gonna lie, this is the best trail at Trestle. It's a little bit of a joke because there's a lot of great trails here, but we doing the free speech to Dino Bones to Roly Poly link up. So Roly Poly's a green trail, but it's like a no brake, no pedal, absolute masterpiece. And it's just like, the sky's the limit on how fast you can go on it. But anyway, this is free speech right now. I think we're gonna spend like a second on Dino Bones. Yeah, here's Dino Bones. So then it goes straight into Roly Poly. Boom, baby. And again, you know I'm a fan of the greens. I love this part too, it's so pretty. All these little trees, love them. And these sachets, you get like a pretty good line of sight, but I think it's exciting enough for a green rider to really have fun on this. And you got one corner that makes or breaks you up here. One little hairpin. Keep you honest. Ooh. Some spicy little corners, but they're straight enough. I know you can double that. Woo! Nobody needs that bridge. Oh, too fun. That's the warm-up, guys. And then it feeds you straight to Olympia, which gets you to all the good upper trails. Woo! Smiles for miles, baby. Smiles for miles. Okay, truly though, my critique of this park is there are a lot of just straight across jogs to get to where you want to go. And my lazy, out of shape booty doesn't want to do them. Okay, I don't either. I've only ever acquired Fox stuff.
Like, when I say Fox, I mean like the Fox tail suspension brand shit.
Yeah.
And I have no fucking Fox. They're different companies. I know.
Yeah, it's so funny. One time I called Fox Clothing to ask about warranting my shock, and they were like, wait. They're like, this is the wrong Fox. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, Fox.
And they're
head.
like, they're like, don't worry. Literally everybody does this.
Yeah, the head is the company.
Fox head. Yeah, I called Fox head. I was like, hi, and I just like went straight into this conversation, and the guy's like, please shut up. This is the wrong company.
Do you want to warranty helmet or not?
They're like, lady, yeah. Go. Oh man. Okay, so it's been super windy these past 2 days, and we were sad because Rainmaker was way too windy to ride. So we were like, all right, this morning we gotta get laps. Woo, but I'll tell you what, this is a tight group. But anyway, this track is so good. So Gravity Logic built Rainmaker, and I was so stoked to get on it because, again, thinking back to that Bentonville comparison, Gravity Logic also built this nasty jump trail in Bella Vista called Air Raid, and it's, I mean, just like Rainmaker, iconic in these like big smooth jumps. Oh, we just love it. Sam and I were frothing to get back on it. Let's do full rain, bro. Sorry. Nah, we kept a really tight group.
That was really bad.
Fun as hell. That's okay, we got time. Oh, that is so fun.
I got a little mini T-bog on the first one.
Dude, I got such a tight group on that 3-pack. I think we'll be good with those boys.
Wait, you did what in the first one? I did sailor. Oh, they should have cased it.
Stick figure boy.
I'd rather case it, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, than Dead Sailor. At least you can control your destiny. One of the things about Trestle that actually we're just frankly not a huge fan of is because it's such an approachable bike park. A lot of people hop on the black trails when they're not really ready for them. And anyway, this dude was like laid out right here, and it was right after this jump.
It can happen to anybody. But...
It's true, but when you're coming into this jump, you can't see anything. And Jacob came ripping around this corner and hit the dude's bike and went OTB. Literally, like, no fault of Jacob's. Like, we had no idea. But anyway, his rotor's bent now, so Jacob's getting bike patrol because the dude who crashed is like
probably concussed.
Definitely rang his bell hard. But Sam's fixing up Jacob's rotor right now because it was bent hard.
Yeah, to the point where it's unrideable.
So be safe out there. Ride within your limits, people. And especially on Saturdays at really popular bike parks, you gotta be so aware of what's going on. This was a really just freak accident though. Jacob's good though, luckily, so we're gonna keep rolling. Okay, that was a heinous crash. I don't feel comfortable showing that one. Jacob's good. His rotor was hella bent. That dude's eyes were going in different directions. So bike patrol's gonna grab him, take him off this hill, because that bro was severely concussed. Rainmaker. Oh, one of the cool things too that's new about Rainmaker, this time around at least, I don't really know when they refresh this, but there's like a middle section after this huge intersection called 5 Points here that they actually turned into a double black. And I'll tell you right now, little old me is scared to hit some of those big old gaps. So we'll see how we do today. Yesterday though, I was like, oh my God. Woo! What I will say though, and this is something I've kind of noticed the whole time over here. There's some straightaways where you get going really fast, and I really have to like scrub your arms. Thanks, babe. Where I really gotta like scrub some of these jumps, because you're kind of just like going too fast and the lips are really small, so just kind of got to be careful there. Stepped down there. Last time we were here, that poor thing was so rolled over. You had to really, really pull. So now it's finally back to its former glory. But yeah, dude, oh, we love Rainmaker. And it's kind of fun to have this close to home. Because like I said, it just reminds me so much of Air Raid and all those goodies, all those good free ride things. Woo! All right, so this is this like new to me at least, double black section. And you'll see, because I'll take all the bitch lines, but there's some sweet, spicy gaps. Whoop. Okay, I really like that. Like, yep. Because the, look at this gap. Spicy. I like that. But yeah, this part of Rainmaker is kind of like, sky's the limit a bit. Look at this booter. Jacob told me the booter is 60 foot, but he's telling fishing stories. Woo, that headwind. I think that baby's 40, which is huge. Don't get me wrong. But 60 footers are a little bit of a different game.
I am scared of those jumps for no logical reason whatsoever.
Jacob, also, I think you're lying about the 60. I think she's like a 45, 40.
They measured it.
Really? All right. I was like, I don't know, you're telling fishing stories.
It just gets big every time.
It's like 80.
It's probably 40 from the small lip.
Okay, okay.
Like,
I'm landing on the top of the wood right now. I'm not made it to dirt.
That was the
I
furthest.
don't even try, because I'm like,
That was the furthest I made it.
Headwind though in that one.
That's also why, if I feel that heavy headwind,
Yes.
I don't try, because I tend to dead sailor.
That's a
Everything else was
heavy.
good, but that bit,
That's a heavy headwind, yeah.
Yeah, if it's like with that headwind, if I really try to push, I dead sailor. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, just whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, you gotta like, why rush into sending something if the conditions are not
So
what
like,
you want?
you know,
Yeah.
in like the landing for that jump, you're in the 40
Yeah.
range once you
actually, if you get it to the good spot,
we
for
measured
sure.
everything, because everyone's doing
They're like,
fishing
oh, it's
stories,
60
and we're
foot,
like,
yeah.
Jason and I lit it. You were talking about petty. Jason and I were like, let's go. I'm taking a tape measure.
Let's pull our
Like,
dicks out and lay them on the track.
30 footer. I then did the same.
So the rest of Rainmaker's still closed. They must be doing something lovely to it. But we're gonna get on no quarter, and then do probably like a lower Rainmaker, I think. I don't know. Jacob is the leader. I just follow the bubble butts. All right, so no quarter sick. It's got all these cutesy little bridges. Couple nice little jumps. There is a wall ride on it that I haven't tried yet, but the table's sick. But once again, huge tables to small tables. Yeah. Oh look, another giant flat jog across. Is heinous. Oh. Holy shit. It's so bad. able to get like a good 2 hours on the upper mountain before we got clapped by the wind. So that's too bad. Oh well. Oh guys, my back brake is completely non-functioning right now. I actually might have to call it a day because look at that.
Bruh.
To the grip, and I'm not stopping. Yeah, no, I'm done. Look at that. To the grip. Yikes. I'm gonna have to really take a fire road off this hill. Wow, dog. All right guys, the weekend's dead in the water. These beautiful professional grade Magura MT7s absolutely took a giant shit on me. The like bladder reservoir in there was completely ruptured. Took it to the shop over here, not like the rental shop, but the other actual bike shop here. The guys were super sick because they like checked out my bike and they called me in to come check this out and make a decision on what to do with it. And we talked about putting some Saints on here and stuff like that, but it was gonna be like $700 to switch a brake set, which for me is not worth it. That's so cost prohibitive. I'm just gonna call it a day. I got a few laps in today, so it's good enough. We had a great time yesterday, but I'm probably gonna end up swapping out for some Shimano levers and do the Shigura combo, which is what a lot of people I think do, because these Magura remotes are so finicky. So I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the day, but I'm gonna pass this off to Sam to finish hitting some of the juicy flow out there with the boys. So have a good rest of your trip. Sam has taken my look and I don't know, I think it looks a little better on me.
That ain't fair.
I did steal his bike though, so I can't give him shit. Bye loser. Just kidding, I love you.
See you, nerd.
Nerd. This bike is super short compared to mine.
Oh, I bet.
But luckily, like, obviously our weights, we weigh the same, so.
Plastic are long as hell.
Yeah. Luckily our suspension's pretty similar though.
It's lonely up here. Oh, Amanda's bike is busted, but she's gonna get a couple cool videos of us coming here down Spicy Chicken. Man, I wish I could manual like that. That's so cool. Yeah, got it. I think based on like speed, the rolled overness, like the concreteness, this is probably most analogous to Jesse's last stand in Slaughter Pen. Man, Jacob's pedaling hard. I usually just coast through this bit. Dry ass protein bar is coming back to get me. Colorado really is drier than New Mexico. She wouldn't really think, but at least in our experience anyway. Woo! It's drier. And lower elevation than I kind of thought too. The top of this lift here, Olympia, is like, I think 10,800, which is the same as Sandia Crest. I just assumed ski areas were always higher than that. Kind of like start at 10, go up to 12. Now it's making me question, what is Angel Fire? actually hit that yet. That was a good little jump. I guess that's what Jacob was saying. There was a moon boot around here. I really didn't know what he was talking about because, you know, maybe you've ridden Paperboy once this weekend, but that's what he was talking about. Good little hit. And we roll straight into the Olympia axis. These corners are amazing. Oh, so if you really rail that left-hander, it throws you like crazy into that right.
Well, that was a pretty abrupt end to a video that I wanted to continue filming, but my master cylinder on my brakes did not want to play ball with me. Luckily, Sam is the best mechanic and was able to actually switch over to a Shigura setup for me while I was on a business trip, so my bike is running really well right now. But we had a great time at Trestle. One thing I will say, Trestle is definitely built for the flow hose out there. If you want to go on a trip and hit really sick tech, I probably wouldn't recommend going to Trestle. There's a couple of black and double black tech trails, but they really pride themselves on the flow and the jump lines. So if you want to go hit some really sick flow and get some cool jump lines in, highly recommend Trestle. But again, a great spot to bring your family or some newer riders who would really want to get into the sport of downhill. We had an awesome trip. Thanks guys for watching these past 2 weeks. We're going to get back to our regularly scheduled program of riding some local goodies in New Mexico. We'll catch you next week. Have a good one.